Thank you for joining us this afternoon. My name is Erica Thomas. I'm the Public Information Office Manager for the Lincoln Police Department. Today we are going to share new details surrounding the disappearances of Hannah Neville and Roberto Tanner. You'll hear from Police Chief Michonne Morrow. We are also joined by Assistant Chief of Operations Jason Stilley, Lieutenant Dustin Romshek, Polk County Sheriff Dwayne Ladvig, and Polk County Investigator Ryan McCracken. We ask that you hold your questions until the end of their session. We'll be able to set names for you after our prepared statements.
Of course.
We're good.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. The Lincoln Police Department is now investigating the disappearances of 26-year-old Hannah Neville and 27-year-old Roberto Tanner as homicides. Both are believed to be deceased, and LPD is working to locate their bodies. We are heartbroken for their families, and our deepest condolences go out to their loved ones who are processing the tragic loss of this married couple, and they were expecting a child together. We have made 2 arrests in their deaths, 24-year-old Sterling James and 22-year-old Sadie Titus, a husband and wife from Lincoln. James is in the Lancaster County Jail on 2 counts of murder in the first degree. Titus is being held on 2 counts of aiding and abetting first-degree murder. The Polk County Sheriff's Office alerted LPD on Wednesday evening, January 28th, about the missing persons report filed regarding Hannah, who is from Stromsburg, Nebraska. A missing persons report regarding Roberto was filed Thursday here in Lincoln. We solicited information from the public on Friday when LPD became the lead investigating agency, and our investigators worked tirelessly throughout the weekend in cooperation with Polk County to piece together what we believe happened. Hannah's roommate had reported her missing in Polk County after not seeing her since January 15th, when Hannah left Stromsburg to pick up her husband in Lincoln. Location data and witness statements place Hannah and Roberto at James and Titus's apartment at 1215 Arapahoe in Lincoln just before 7 p.m. on January 15th. Cell phone data shows Hannah's device leaving at 8 p.m., arriving at 7600 Northwest 27th Street in Lancaster County, and remaining at that location until around 1:30 a.m. It traveled to multiple other locations before going offline in the afternoon of January 16th. Earlier that same morning, just after 12:30 a.m., LPD also responded to a vehicle fire in the area of 39th and Cornhusker Highway. It was determined to be Hannah's SUV. The cause of the fire was left under investigation by the LFR fire inspector. Officers called Hannah that morning to advise her of the fire, but her phone number was no longer in service. We now believe that was because she was likely already deceased at the time. LPD was not aware of her disappearance at the time of this unfortunate discovery. On Sunday, being yesterday, LPD served a search warrant at the Northwest 27th Street address, where a number of people were detained and interviewed. Investigators learned James admitted to shooting Hannah and Roberto, and it occurred sometime in the late hours of January 15th or early hours on January 16th. We believe he then buried their bodies and set fire to Hannah's vehicle. Titus is believed to have helped James after they were killed. LPD is still working to locate the deceased as this investigation continues. On Sunday evening, James and Titus were both taken into custody at their residence here in Lincoln. The investigation is very much active and ongoing, including determining a motive. We also encourage anyone who may have additional information to reach out to LPD at 402-441-6000. If you wish to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 402-475-3600 or report online at lincolncrimestoppers.com. Additionally, you could download the free P3 app. With that, Polk County Sheriff Ladwig is here to provide additional information specific to the original call for service on the check welfare in their county. Sheriff?
Thank you. On January 28th, approximately 11:29 hours, we received a call from dispatch about a check welfare on a Hannah Novell, which she was called in by her health providers, and she missed 2 appointments in York to go see the doctor since she was pregnant. After that, I did some more investigation, and at that time, I then turned it over to my investigator, Brittany McCracken.
We would like to open it up for any additional questions you have for LPD investigators or for Polk County.
Can you clarify the relationship between Richard O'Tanner and Mr. James? People are saying online that they may be brothers.
They were half brothers. That is accurate.
Is it accurate that Sterling was out on parole?
I don't have that information.
And Lieutenant Romchik, yes, he was currently out on parole.
What was he out for? What was he in for?
I do not know that information off the top of my head, but his parole officer was active with monitoring him, yes.
Do you know if they've had previous contact with this couple before they went missing and what that contact may have looked like?
Sorry, repeat your question?
Do you know if they had contact, Sterling and Titus had contact previously with the missing couple before they went missing? Do you know if they had?
That's stuff that we're looking into in the investigation. We're trying to piece together a timeline. I know the arrest's just been made, but we're still continuing to work on some of that information. Yeah?
So was James the one that shot both Hannah and Roberto, and Titus helped him?
Correct. Titus assisted, yes. We're still working on, as far as the cause of death and things like that, obviously finding both of the deceased is going to aid in that investigation.
Is the Northwest 27th Street a residence that's known to them, or who lives there?
Several people live there. We're trying to determine their level of relationship with the people there.
And where are you guys looking for the bodies of the 2 deceased right now? Are you covering that area, or are you going all across the city or the county at this point?
We have some information that we're looking through. We're also looking through digital evidence and things like that to help aid in that search.
What are you doing to locate to find the bodies? Like, how are you looking for them, I guess?
Well, digital evidence is going to be a big portion of it. As you can imagine, we don't really have a specific location right now. Otherwise, we would go on. But we have a lot of people just walking in areas that we have interest in, but no specific location.
How old is Titus?
22.
So was it James that drove Neville's SUV and dumped it off?
We're still trying to solidify all that information. We're looking through some video surveillance and stuff from the area that we have, as well as other digital evidence to determine who was driving what vehicle. We don't have a for sure determination on that.
Do you know at this time if multiple people were at the house when this occurred, or if it was just James and the couple? Is that known yet?
No, not known yet, no.
Did James admit to shooting the victims to you guys directly, or did you admit that to his friends, and through the course of the investigation you guys learned that he admitted it?
Through the course of investigation, interviewing people is what we inferred, yeah.
You don't have a reason as to why yet?
No, motive is going to be a big part of the investigation yet. We don't have a specific reason why.
And you said that Hannah's phone went offline after LPD called on January 16th?
I don't have the specific times on when it went offline, no.
Is there any assumption or hypothesis that this is gang related at all, or do you not think so?
The investigation hasn't revealed any gang ties or anything like that.
narcotics or anything of that nature?
No, we're still looking at all that. It's pretty early still on in the investigation. I understand that we've been doing it for a while and then the arrests have been made, but there's still lots of questions that we'd like to have answered, and we're not going to put anything out there without a guarantee.
Do you know if the pregnancy could lead to any additional or increased charges at all?
We will look into that with the county attorney's office, who is going to be the lead charging portion of this, so that's something that we will look into, yes.
Just want to thank you all again for being here. And just as a reminder, we will start our normal briefing that usually would have been at 9:30 this morning once we've finalized this news conference.
Thank you all. Please let us know when that live stream is done.